Just a few seconds. Here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Yeah, this defense is going to have a plan for this tight end, especially when he lines up in the slot, because there's a lot of different routes he can run, and because of his size and his wingspan, he's very, very difficult to cover.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
He
dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Reese, I myself have been in Shreveport to call the Independence Bowl. What a fantastic experience, and we've had ourselves a fun first half. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering two things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Independence Bowl.
Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. While that first half certainly wasn't what they had in mind, maybe a big comeback is in the offing here in bowl season.
Yeah, I think that's a nice way of saying they were awful in the first half. They were terrible. Bowl games, you wonder about motivation. One thing I know, they were clearly not motivated, Palmer.
No, they didn't look focused at all in that first half, David, but this is a team that has a ton of talent. If they can put it here together in the second half, they can close the season out with an exclamation.
Nice move to keep running. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David, and they're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
Here comes the heat. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
Yeah, it felt incomplete because he did a great job of getting to the quarterback. He's in the pocket. Yeah, he's comfortable, but you get in there and you get a hit on him. Now he feels it. He can't throw the football, can't follow through with his own motion. Nice job by the defense.
They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Flames are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Flames come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw it. What a job to lay out and make the catch. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? The Flames look to do some damage in the red zone.
All right.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on first down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a second down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
This is this kid.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Finds his man. It's Wolf. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
What's going on,
Let's
player?
see what they've dialed up on third and long from the 22. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Gets it out quickly. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. It is good. And the field goal was
Hold on,
good.
wait. Hold on.
It really doesn't matter
Hold on,
much
Fred.
in
What
terms
you mean
of the
by that?
deficit. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found.
But I'm never joking.
23.
No, but
The Houston
here's the
offense
thing.
ready to
I'm
go
never
back to
joking.
work.
What you talking about?
They go to the ground.
Yeah,
And this
so what
one
you talking
will be
about?
stopped for no gain.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
The Cougars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Fires one high and deep. Makes the grab inside the 30. Hits the crease. Touchdown, Houston. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
This offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the 3rd quarter, march it down the field, score. There's no end in sight for these guys.
No.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he puts through the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a
You
big
saw
lead.
that game last night, player? I have to remind Jeremy that the Big 12 run through Houston.
Will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He'll keep it himself.
Yeah, like once it's like,
2nd and 9.
what was it? It was 4th and 2.
Yeah, and it's a
He
nice
ain't had no
job by
more
this
timeouts
defense to
left.
understand,
I
listen,
said,
that
bro,
QB is a
what?
threat,
I was like,
and they're
I'm
gonna
not
run
about to
all
kick
kinds
this
of
field
options,
goal.
and he's gonna run the
Well, it's
football.
4th
They
and
were
2.
dialed in. He got that sucker to the ground.
But then once I had,
Back to pass on 2nd down. And he's all bottled up, and now
yeah, so let's pass to my tight end for the, he called it for a touchdown. I said, yeah, it's over.
Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother.
Right, bro, it's 4th and 2. You ain't got no time. I said, it's like, if I get the first, I get the kneel and it's over with. He's just like, bro, no, man, I'm not going to kick the field goal. That's a bailout for you.
Short gain there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. That's the end of the quarter, and Houston has the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the 3rd quarter stats. And the Flames send out the punt unit. That leg is staying loose already, the 5th kick of the night. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. The Houston offense comes onto the field. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Going to try to get it himself. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
And how about it? It's not just the arm. We've seen that today where he's picked them apart, put up some yardage, put on some touchdowns. Also showing you he can do it with his puppies. Taking off, running, getting the 1st down. Nice scramble. He's shown you a little bit of everything today.
Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the 1st down.
And And this is exactly what you want to do when you're on offense. You have the lead. You want to chew the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep that thing just ticking, Palmer.
They're just imposing their will, Dave, and that's something that we've seen, I think, all game.
There he goes. And he motors into the end zone.
Finally, hurdle over somebody for a touchdown.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
Try to tack on one more.
Finally, hurdle over somebody for a touchdown.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and punted away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Got some room to run. Touchdown, Cougar! The defense putting points on the board.
This has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense. Here in the fourth quarter, they're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, man, well playing.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and read this offense.
Well, I think this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You've got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Pressure coming. Fires to the right.
Oh, he caught that.
And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Last completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Running back searching for a hole. Runs through a tackle. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Gonna run it. It's Burton. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The Flames will try to pin them back with the punt. We've seen a lot of the punt teams 6 times tonight. Hauls it in and looking upfield. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moved. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, the deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Well, we are winding it down, guys. Only a few more plays left in this season. Also wrapping up a really outstanding performance for this offense.
Yeah, and they're sending out the seniors on the right foot. Guys, we've seen a lot of great football. There have been so many tremendous moments and individual efforts, David. This is a year in college football I know I'll never forget.
Won't forget it. Love working with you guys. Love being in the booth. Love covering these football games. And I'll tell you what, a lot of excitement in college football surrounding the sport, man. Let's just keep loving it.
Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. And that comfortable lead they enjoy right now is not slowing down the aggression, not one bit.
Well, I think at this point the coaching staff is just trying to continue evaluating their own players, and I don't hate the mindset. If there's time on the clock, keep trying to score.
To the air on 1st down. Got his man.
And this offense continuing to spin the football, man, continuing to add to a great day. They built this big lead. They've shown you a variety that they can do a lot of really, really good things. And I like it, man. Continue to throw the football. Continue to be who you are. It's the defense's job to stop.
Houston wants to play fast. Wants to throw again. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute.
Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And he finally breaks one. They get rewarded. They've been trying to run the football, Palmer, but just haven't had success all day.
Yeah, the staff never gave up on him, too, right? They kept giving him opportunities, and maybe that's the run that starts to open things up here later in this game for this guy.
They'll dial up the run on first and goal. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. At this point, it really hasn't been your best day. Just try to find something to build on here at the end, David.
Yeah, just try to keep fighting. Show your kids you're going to keep fighting, keep throwing the football. Try to get some points up, Palmer. Points have been at a premium. They haven't scored very much, but keep fighting, man.
Yeah, and just, try to find things to build off of for next week as well, right? I mean, it's all about continuing to improve week in and week out. So whether that's identifying playmakers or just seeing what you can come up with here at the end of this game and not quitting.
A deep throw as the clock winds down. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had